Jessica Black, and today in Channel 7 we will show you how pure substances and mixtures such as suspension, solution, and colloids help us in the preparation of bread. Here with us we have Chef Daniela Salvatore from Livorno, Italy, expert in bread making. Very lucky winner, Jocelyn Angelica Rojas, all the way from Talamanca. As you can see, she is a little very excited about doing this program, but anyway, she is our lucky guest.
Cooking 101. Today we see how science is part of life every day. Today we will be showing you how science has a role in the preparation of delicious bread. Excuse English mind. We become American country. First, we start materials. Angel, tell us some materials.
Yes, Chef. We have pure substances, which are substances that have definite physical and chemical properties. Some examples are sugar, water, yeast, and salt.
We also have mixtures. A mixture is a substance made by combining two or more different materials in such a way that no chemical reaction occurs. It can be easily separated, and an example would be filtration.
Start, we want to show you how mixtures take place in this process. A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that combine physically but not chemically. The two types of mixtures are heterogeneous and homogeneous. These two are all included in the preparation of bread. A heterogeneous mixture is a mixture that does not have a uniform composition. In other types of mixtures, substances do spread throughout. This does not happen in heterogeneous mixtures. Suspension is a type of heterogeneous mixture. Also, a homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the substances are evenly spread throughout. A solution is a type of a homogeneous mixture. Now, scientist Angelica will show us how homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures, such as suspension, solutions, and colloids, are included in the preparation of bread.
Sugar and water.
It's an example of a solution since it completely dissolves in water.
Another example of things that dissolve in water are food coloring, baking soda, vinegar, coffee, tea, salt, and many more.
Now we are going to ask the camera to get closer so we'll show you our example.
So first we grab the sugar.
And we add it to the water. If we mix for a very long time,
You can see how the sugar dissolves in the water.
even if we try to use a filter,
The sugar wouldn't come out.
because it completely dissolves. As you can see, you can get closer and see the
The sugar dissolved in water.
I'll now show you a heterogeneous example. The particles in a colloid are spread throughout a liquid or gas. Unlike the particles in a suspension, colloids are small and do not settle out. We're going to add milk to the preparation of the bread. Milk is a colloid. We will now be showing you another heterogeneous mixture, which is a suspension. Here now, scientist Angelica will tell us what indeed is a suspension. Suspensions are mixtures in which the particles of a material are spread throughout a liquid or gas. They are too large to stay mixed without being shaken.
We're gonna be using the example. Let's get the camera closer.
Water and oil is an example of a suspension.
If I put out the water, you can see that
How they don't dissolve.
they do not mix. The oil is at the top and the water at the bottom. Even if I try to mix it, it would later is still separated.
Finally, going to start with the preparation of the delicious bread.
Okay, so first we're gonna start by adding the dry ingredients. So we're gonna start with the flour. We're gonna be adding a cup of flour. Be adding a tablespoon of sugar. Now we'll be adding a little bit of yeast. A little bit of salt, a little bit of water, and a little bit of oil. Now we're gonna mix, and then we'll add another cup of flour.
Since we're making a big bread, we're gonna add more oil, more water, and more flour and more sugar. So now we just keep mixing. And it will turn into a paste like so. We have to add our paste into a little mold. Today we're gonna use a cup as an example, but you would add it to a pan. We add our mixture. And our complete final step, we put it in the oven.
We would like to fill you in about more details and more examples of suspensions, such as dust in the air and fine sand in water. Oh, looks like the bread is ready.
That's in the oven. Approximately 30 minutes in 250 degrees Fahrenheit. We are able to enjoy our delicious bread. Yum!
Once you're done making your bread, you can add butter or mayo to your bread. These two are examples of colloids.
I'm going to give a little bit of scientific facts, such as in a solution. The solution includes the solute, which is the object that will be dissolved, and the solvent, which is the object in which the solute will be dissolved. Let's say an example can be sugar and water. In this case, sugar would be the solute and water would be the solvent.
The difference between concentrated and dilute is that concentrated has a lot of solute molecules dissolved in the solvent, while dilute has a fewer solute molecules.
Now I'm going to compare a saturated solution with a supersaturated solution. A saturated solution is when the solute can dissolve in the solvent. For example, if you have a bottle of water and you want to pour
Lemon powder.
lemon paste, if the lemon can be dissolved in the water, then that would be a saturated solution. A supersaturated solution is when you pour the solute in the solvent and it doesn't dissolve. For example, if you have a cup of iced tea and you pour sugar into that tea, it is supersaturated when the sugar settles on the bottom of the glass because it will not be able to dissolve as well as in a saturated solution. To calculate the concentration, you must know the mass of the solute and the mass or volume of the resulting solution.
Using pressure, higher temperature, motion, and saturated area can make an object dissolve quicker.
I hope you try our bread recipe at home. Thank you for watching Channel 7 and being here with us today. See you soon. Bye!